Good morning. It's Valerie, otherwise known as Chick Picker. And we have Nikki, Poplar Picker. Hope everybody's having a great day so far. I am having a awesome morning.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm like raring to go.
Good. It's going to be a great day today.
Yes, it is.
We're going to finish the week strong.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Um, yeah, I was able to post the link into Facebook. So that was good into the chat so everybody could get their message.
Yeah.
Um, listed 10 things already.
You forgot to take Todd off the list, though.
Oh.
Oh,
Dang.
dang.
That's a low blow.
I deserve it.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. I completely forgot to plug the morning show yesterday evening on that other
That's okay.
show. Man,
That's okay. We
We'll
forgive you.
forgive you.
man, Tara was giving me such a hard time in the side chat.
Tara was being a meanie.
Oh, God.
We have Shantae here. We have David Mowers. Thank you for coming in. Miss
Hi,
Hank.
David.
Hello, hello. Great Lake States. Good morning. Mr. Sadie. How far? That's right. Nicole Pullock. Cindy Rosen. Yeah. Early morning listing. Absolutely. So if I don't get anything else done today, I know that at least I got 10 listings up, live
Wow.
and ready to go. So,
You already got 10 listings done?
yes, ma'am.
Where'd you get those done at? I mean, when?
Been up since 5.
Oh. Did you have... Oh, I missed your mail call. I never got a thing saying that it
I
was
don't
on.
know. I don't know.
Oh, YouTube.
I don't know. I did it. I have proof. Hank was there.
Well, I see it now, but
Good morning, Mike.
Yeah, I just seen
How
it.
do you how do you guys like the new pictures that I'm putting up for each of the videos?
good.
You like that?
Hmm.
Okay. I don't know. It's a change.
It sucks.
I like where they're
It
trying to
sucks.
put
Kidding.
the trunk.
I'm just kidding.
I thought,
I
well,
like
those
the
would be
donkey mailbox.
perfect. Somebody hauling or somebody hauling something, for a haul video or
Hmm.
um yeah. And then I thought, crazy mailboxes, there's tons of crazy
Yeah.
mailboxes out there. So I thought, well, I'll use
Hmm.
that for my mail call.
That's a good idea.
Do they just have like 3 pictures you can use or what?
Yeah, you just go on Google Images, and you just save it to your I just save it to my thing, and I go in every day and get a new picture, and so
Hmm.
absolutely, Hank. And I have been taking my vinegar stuff, and
Oh,
it
that's good.
tastes it, it's going. It's going. So I did so I last night I took the night off. I didn't do any videos or any shows or nothing like that last night. And I'm sorry I did that, but I needed to get some stuff done um, for the house, to
Hmm.
kind of fix things up a little bit. So I rearranged. Actually, I cleaned because I I thought that I had a mouse, a dead mouse,
Oh,
and so I needed to clean and find out where that mouse was coming or where that mouse was. Well, I
yeah.
cleaned, I didn't want to. I was avoiding it, but still needed to I still needed to do it. So I did it. I started in last night, and I moved some stuff around. I moved the desk that was here, moved that over here, and that way it gives me a little more room to work, and put the trunk over here on this side, and put my printers and everything right there. So I don't know, just kind of gives me a little more work area over here.
Yeah.
So I'm still kind of working out the kinks because it's kind of hard. I don't know. I'd like to actually put my computer on that desk, but I don't know, because of cords and outlets and all that. I may not be able to do that, but we'll figure something out. It's all good.
It's good to make a change in your workplace a little bit, I think, kind of
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
put you in the mood to do your work.
absolutely. And it gives me a little more area, of space. I didn't have to take anything like out of the living room, furniture wise. Everything is. I mean, I have a couch and I have a recliner and a TV, so I didn't have to do anything. And if I did, well, then that's the way it's got to work. Somebody said in my mail call video, they said, "Your living room looks like my storage unit."
Nice. Somebody actually said that to
They've
you?
never seen mine.
Yeah, they said that.
They've never seen mine then.
So I was just like, really? The crazy card. It's some special, I don't know, remedy or whatever that can help a lot of different things.
Apple cider vinegar with the mother.
Mhm. The mother
and it
effer.
has-
The mother
yeah.
effer.
It has a lot of good effects for your body. It's very good for you. It's has a lot of good bacteria, and it.
Holy
I don't
moly.
like saying that word though. But yeah, mine is very cloudy when you shake it up.
Yep.
And but I just do a couple of shots a day, and it makes you very thirsty. Have you noticed that?
Mhm.
And which makes you drink more water. Are you
That
drinking
ain't
water?
no.
You're drinking
No.
tea.
Of course I am.
Yeah.
Of course I am.
They say you're supposed to drink it with 8-ounce glass of water.
Yeah, you are. But I mean, she's doing tea. It ain't gonna hurt her. But
Tea has water in it.
tea is not water.
I get my water every day because I drink plenty of tea.
It's flavored water.
That's what I.
Is it
Yeah.
sweet tea?
Oh heck yeah! Wouldn't drink any other kind of tea.
Wow.
I will.
The next time you want to yell at me for doing something I'm not supposed to be doing.
Oh hush! We ain't talking
She's like,
about me.
"Don't
We're
you
talking
dare
about you.
Don't you dare bag on my sweet tea."
Well, my daughter asked me one time. She's like, "If you had to give up one or the other, sweet tea or cigarettes, which would you give up?" And I said cigarettes. She's like, "Really?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "I will not give up my sweet tea. Will not. That is my drink. I would choose sweet tea over any other drink. Pepsi, Coke, anything else. Yeah, I have to have my sweet tea. I'm like Sai, from the Duck Dynasty. I drink my sweet. I always have that.
I can't drink that much.
Always have
I
it.
pour too much in my cup. Like, oh, I can't do that.
Dynasty one time with my kids, and I thought, what a stupid show. My daughter loves it, but I thought, what a dumb show. Sorry if you like it, but God, what a dumb show.
I thought it was pretty dumb myself, but it was funny in some senses, but
I don't know.
I'm watching the playback of when I just took that shot.
oh gosh. Why would you watch that?
Well,
my
it's on my
God.
YouTube.
Oh, you're like, "Ugh."
I'm like,
There's the thumbnail for today.
Yeah, there you go.
oh
taking
man,
a
that's
shot.
awful.
They don't need to know it's apple cider vinegar.
That's right. Could be tequila for all we know, right?
Yeah.
Ink Allen Cash said
Oh, that's
silver hair busted out the Paso already this morning. Getting stuff done.
That's right.
Yeah. Got to polish my crabs.
Well,
Hey,
okay.
Well, that's what I was doing. I was polishing my crab.
that looks better than last time you showed it.
Yeah.
Your crabs
I
look
guess.
so healthy today, Todd.
Oh my gosh.
Nice shiny crab. Couldn't get the nooks and crannies very good, but it's okay.
Hank wants to know if you have one or just a pair. One or a pair.
One or a pair of crabs?
Yeah.
I just have one.
Hank said, "You get the crannies."
Yeah.
Go clean your crannies with a Q-tip. When I go out to eat, I take my teacup with me.
He opens up and reveals a place to put whatever you want to put.
Your pearls.
That's cool.
Your white powder, your rings, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. He's got a hinge on his butt.
Are you all done listing all your military stuff?
I got the big lots done. I still got a few piddly things. I still got a couple of things. I can't figure out what they are.
Oh. Hank Allen Cash said that crab is so cool. It's ridiculously neat. Oh my God, that is the best thing ever. Oh, a butt hinge. Just what we all need.
I'll sell it to you.
She's pretty excited about that crab.
I'll see that.
It is cute.
Yeah.
I remember looking it up, but I don't remember if it was worth anything. Ashtray or trinket box. I guess you could use it for either.
I guess.
She said she's never seen one of those. Yeah, it's definitely unique.
Made in Taiwan.
Aha.
Sticker made in Taiwan. Everybody
He's
needs a
not
brass
gonna
crab
get
made
rid
in
of chocolate,
Taiwan.
but
Well, I just polished it, sort of. I could make it really shiny, but I'm not willing to work that hard. I don't think he'll bring all that much money.
oh. He's like really excited about that crab. I missed Lori's auction last night. I was in town real late last night. Well, till probably 7:30, 8 o'clock. Anyways, when I got home and I had like 8 bags of groceries, so I had to hurry up and clean my refrigerator out.
Yeah. How was the auction?
I didn't go to the auction.
Oh.
No, we got stuck going and fixing my sister-in-law's car. She blew a serpentine belt.
Oh gosh.
And she was at work, so I didn't have to go to town today and drive her to work and back.
Right.
Went and fixed it last night.
Oh, that's good.
It's amazing how something so
What?
kind of, it's amazing how something so small and seemingly just insignificant, and your car doesn't work.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, just think of all the different parts of a car
Yeah.
that if they weren't there, your car wouldn't work at all and you couldn't use it.
Yeah.
Same thing with your body.
Yep.
Yep.
Todd Hank said to hit her up when you list it.
I'm listing it right now.
You better put it at auction. Maybe Valerie and Hank will fight each other to the death for it.
Oh.
We can get
Auction,
bidding.
huh?
No, I'm just kidding.
Did you guys have a drive-by last night?
I didn't do any videos last night.
Mm.
I did go on a couple of live shows and just sub some people.
Cool.
But that was pretty much all I did last night besides working on stuff here. So
Right.
Hank says I'm hooked on that crab right now.
I'm typing the description. I'll see.
Raise it high. You got interest in it? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, really, Mike? Subathon caught on like a wildfire, Valerie. A number of people are doing it. That's awesome.
Well, there were a lot of subathons ever since this whole thing started, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you know of doing it, let us know.
Mike said he picked up
If
29
what?
subs. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, well, since you suggested it, I'm doing a 3-day auction.
Oh, gosh.
Sorry, Hank.
Or Hank wants it right now?
She wants it right now. She will buy it.
I thought she was kidding.
She said, my dad loved brass, and we have all kinds of neat stuff like that.
How much you want to pay me, Hank?
Seen a crab like that.
About how much does it weigh? Let's see. Crab weighs 8 ounces, so I can ship it for about $9.95 and $3.50 shipping. Because this was in a storage unit, it's already been paid for. So it's basically a free lunch for me.
Who said she's going to do a challenge when she gets home?
Oh, good.
Sue, I tried to get it. I tried to do that video yesterday and my phone shut off like at 45 minutes in. I was on like the 6th box, and and so I'm gonna have to try and maybe just use my camera that I have on my computer.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
Sue's offering cash money. Wow. Well, definitely let us know. I like cash money.
I listed
Yeah,
my
yeah.
crabs. There's the link.
Cash money for what?
She's doing a challenge.
Oh,
She says
awesome.
she says I have 2,500 subscribers and I'm going to do a giveaway. Yay!
Woo. It says listing has been removed, Todd.
What?
What?
No, it doesn't.
Don't you try to hide my crab.
What? I don't know why it would be removed. Or is she just joking?
Maybe I put it up too quick, or maybe I showed the listing.
Yeah, maybe you went and checked it too quick. Maybe it just hasn't had time to.
Okay.
I don't know. Sue said for everyone who watches and subscribes to y'all, I'm going to put their name in a drawing. Wow.
There's
That's
my
nice.
title. Maybe if you copied and pasted the title, you would find the listing.
Mike says, never seen anyone get so excited about getting crabs.
Nikki loves crabs.
Yeah. I want to go get crabs from Dirty Dick's.
Gosh. Hey, if you're going to get them, that's the place to go. No doubt about it.
There's our new
Jennifer.
YouTube star, Sassy Seller.
Yeah.
Everybody go subscribe to Sassy Seller on YouTube. She's got new videos up.
Yep, she does.
Morning, Jennifer.
Yep. Sassy talks too fast for me to hear. I have to watch her videos twice.
She's a talker. She can talk, boy. That's cool.
She got more information in 7 minutes than I do in my, like, all the videos I've ever made. This is my life story. This is how I pack and ship. This is where I buy my stuff. This is.
Good morning, why not?
That was some rapid fire information right there, Sassy. Thank you. She's awesome.
That is weird that it didn't show up. Are you sure it didn't get taken down?
Why would it get taken down?
I don't know.
Let me look at my.
Yeah, that is weird.
I speak up like a.
Hello.
I'll spill all the secrets. I thought you did a great job on your videos.
Yeah, she did a
Why
wonderful
wouldn't I
job.
be allowed to list a brass crab?
Hello, Speed Trap Collectibles.
Well, is it still there? I mean, on yours as listed?
It shows on my active listings.
Did you refresh?
Huh?
Try refreshing. Try refreshing.
It shows this listing has been removed or item is not available.
It just sold.
Oh, well, there you go.
I
Mine
win.
paid for it. It finally
Give me all
showed
the
up.
money for the challenge today. I win.
Today's Friday. You're screwed.
It is.
Well, thank you, Hank.
Not there anymore. She got it. Hi, Sherry.
I can go get me a Subway sandwich meal for lunch now.
There you go. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Jennifer. Yep, he cha-chinged.
Yep, he cha-ching.
Oh.
That was probably the fastest selling item Todd's ever sold.
Yeah, probably.
Mm.
I was like, bam, bam, thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, there you go.
Now, Todd, I thought you were more of a gentleman than that.
I am. I really am.
So I need everyone who wants in to send me their YouTube name. Is it okay if I put my email? What is she doing? I never caught what she was doing. I was
So I
paying
need
attention.
anyone who wants to send me their YouTube name. It's
I
okay
heard
if
Cash
I put.
Challenge, and I was paying attention to Todd and Hank getting their
Yeah, she's
crabs on.
doing a. Looks like she's doing a. Let me go back. She says, for anyone who watches and subscribes to all of you, I'm putting their name in a drawing.
Oh, then I can't be in then, right?
Why can't you?
I don't know.
Well,
I don't know what her rules are.
No
Well, I mean,
rules, just right.
yeah, you can't.
Stop you real fast.
Yeah, I've done this before for other friends. This is to get us subscribers.
Mm-hmm. That's fine.
So I'll let it run for a few weeks. I'll pick one name out of all of my subscribers who subbed to all of you, and the winner will get money in their PayPal. Awesome. That is so nice of you to do that.
Yeah, it is. Thank you.
Much appreciated. So I need everyone who wants in to send me their YouTube name. Is it okay to put my email here in the chat? Yeah, that's fine.
I thought YouTube didn't let you put personal information.
Oh, she said, Sue did say that everybody can be in.
Okay.
Drink up.
Why did Sally think she couldn't be in?
Yeah.
Why did Sally think she couldn't be in?
I don't know. Because she was, I don't know. Everyone's in. Everyone's in. Okay. Let's see. Copy that.
I think I'm already subscribed to Why Not Hidden Treasures.
That's Yahoo.
Yes, I am. I've been subscribed to her for a long time. I have 582 subscribers. I'm working on 600 subscribers. Sweet.
Woohoo!
You gonna give your boyfriend crabs for Valentine's gift? Valentine's gift? Yeah, Sherry said any lurkers say hi right now and we'll sub to you. I've been subbed to Speed Trap Collectibles for a long time. That's the thing, this subbing to everybody, it's really opened up a lot of people that I never knew were out there.
Right.
And not even just reselling channels.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, a lot of different genres and
Yeah, Hank, when his friends asked him what he got for Valentine's Day, he got crabs.
Funny.
ouch. So what's everybody got going on today?
I
I have
need
to
to
list.
Yeah, list
Anyway.
for me. I got stuff to list.
I've got so much to list. I need to get serious.
Yeah, post it in the Facebook group, so.
Yep, time
Hey,
to get
Valerie.
serious.
Yep. What's that?
I said, yep, time to get serious.
Absolutely.
Let's get serious. Serious. I
Oh my
wanna
gosh.
Get serious.
Stop.
Wait, it's physical.
Yeah.
Never mind. You know what I'm trying to say.
Mm.
Oh, that's so sweet. Why not? Very cool. Let's see here. Go there.
Olivia Newton Todd.
I remember when I was in college and she came to perform at our activity center. This is before Grease and everything, and
Wow.
she was a rising star. And guys sat down in the mosh pit and made
Your
googly eyes
headphones are
at her.
dying.
Headphones are dying.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
They're screaming and crying for dear life.
crap. Okay. I'll plug in.
Plug it in. Plug it in.
I charged them real good last night. Oh, that stupid.
I was supposed to do donuts last night. I was scheduled to do donuts, but the other girl wanted to do them, so I let her. So I just stayed on the register.
There you go.
And she did donuts. I was like, heck yeah, that's fine with me. So then tonight I only have to go in at 11 and stay till 7, 11 to 7. Both nights, and then I'm off for 4 days.
So you're now what? What?
I said, so I have tonight and tomorrow night, 4 days.
And then you have 4 days?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's only 9 to 7. It's not that bad. Or 9 to 6.
Yeah.
That's what I did last night.
I've been wanting to do an unboxing video, but I'm waiting for a package to come in, so I'm still. Shantae says, "Woohoo! Live hangouts for 4 days. Woohoo!" But I'm waiting for a package to come in.
Yeah. And then I
So,
sleep when you're awake, Sassy.
yep.
I need to go get some bananas and coffee.
It's so funny. Right now, I just looked at my Facebook, and the memory that came up was a picture of of crabs that I
Oh
was
my
eating at
gosh.
seafood restaurant.
Gosh.
Yeah, my memory from last year was a picture of crabs that I was eating at the seafood buffet. It was that picture with the crawfish on it when I was like, "Hey, does anybody know how to eat this?" Yeah, that was my memory for today. That is so hilarious.
Wow. I don't know. Weird
Am I the
stuff
only one that?
happens like that.
Yeah, I thought that was neat. It was so funny. I opened up my Facebook and there's a bunch of crabs.
Oh my gosh.
Crabs must be the subject for today.
I guess.
Never, Shantae. Never. I had some guy tell me that last night, and he was my age and maybe even younger. But him and his friend were buying beer, and he was like, you know, I don't want to say hitting on me, but he was like, "Hey, gorgeous, how you doing?" You know, talking in this, you know, sexy voice, whatever. I'm like, "I'm fine, thank you. How are you?" You know, and just, you know, kind of blowing him off like that. And he's like, "Okay, will you be good?" Well, never. Like, I don't have to. You be good. That's something I'm supposed to say. Oh, you know that guy that I called the cops on the other night for drinking and driving?
Yeah. Right.
I seen him last night before last, and I told him.
Did you tell him?
Mhm.
And what did he say?
I said, you know, I'm just going to be honest with you. I called the cops on you last night, or the other night whenever you were in here. And he goes, why? What happened? And I said, you were way drunk. You should not have been behind the wheel. You were just blasted. And I said, you couldn't walk straight. You couldn't talk. You were slurring your words. Get it? And it was awful. You had bloody knuckles, you know, and so I called the cops on you, and obviously nothing happened. And but you know, I felt like I had to. And I said, you know, I got kids out there, you know, and stuff, and I don't need, you know, I don't want to see one of my family members or somebody that I love get hurt, you know, because of your stupid ass deciding to drink one night. Right. And he goes, no, I appreciate you saying something. You know, I got kids too. And I said, well, think about it, you know, whenever your kids get a little bit older, you know, because he's young. He's probably 24 or something like that. Mm-hmm. And I said, that will ruin their life. That will ruin your life forever. Mm-hmm. You don't need to be doing that. I just got all over him. But he took it good.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. So maybe it'll make him think next time.
Well, yeah. That kind of scared me when you said that, because I was like, oh, I don't know if I would tell somebody that I called the cops on them.
What's he gonna do?
Well, I know, but
maybe call the cops on him again.
Well, I'm just saying, you know, I mean, you know, that could come back and, you know, bite you in the butt, but
how is it going to?
Well, I mean, he could come in there and rob you. He could pull a gun on you. You know. I don't know. That just worries me.
No. No. It won't happen.
Okay.
Slap tires just to get even.
Yeah.
I do.
Nah.
And
No, he took it really good, and reason why he wasn't an asshole. He wasn't even an asshole that night. Whenever I called the cops on him, he was, you know, I mean, polite and everything. It wasn't, you know, calling me names or anything like that. I mean, I've had worse from straight people, you know. So, yeah. I mean, I felt like, you know, I just needed to tell him, and maybe it'll change what happens next time.
Right. But I wouldn't do that to every person that happens to.
Oh, no, I don't. I don't. I don't.
That would be kind of scary.
It's not scary to me.
Well, yeah, hopefully he's a happy drunk. But he was a jerk, wasn't he? When he was in there, wasn't he a jerk?
No.
He wasn't.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Oh, that's good.
No, I did call the cops on somebody last night.
Uh-huh.
Because they were just, I couldn't believe it. He was just freaking, he couldn't walk.
Oh, gosh.
Are
you guys close to a bar? Sally?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's bars everywhere.
All my crabs are packed and they're ready to go. All the way to Florida. They're leaving on a
jet plane
truck. I don't know when it'll be back again. Probably won't.
Back again. Oh my God, I heard Nikki talking about that crab picture plate. I'm like, oh my God, I remember that picture.
Yeah.
It was from the casino. She was eating like the seafood buffet, and she has this big, huge plate of crab
I
legs.
remember too.
Yeah.
I remember too.
Yeah. Getting the crabs from Texas could be life-changing, Hank.
I'm sure.
Are you ready for an eBay minute?
Oh boy.
Absolutely. Let's go.
eBay minute. Your 1099 should be in PayPal. And I'm doing mine right now on TurboTax. And when I just thought of it because Todd was talking about it coming back, or Todd said, you better hope it don't come back in. We had over $5,000 in returns this year.
Wow.
Oh.
Oh, it's so nice.
I mean, it happens.
But if you average it out from what you sold, I bet it's probably not that.
It's like,
It probably doesn't seem that big. You know what I mean?
I don't even think, would that be, let me think.
Whatever.
I mean, when you just say, I had $5,000 in returns this year, people are like, holy shit, you know, but if you look at it in the wide, not that I want you to tell us your information, but, you know, if you look at it in the broad scope of things, it's probably
it's
not
way
that
less than 10%.
To a casual observer
of the gross sales,
you'd say, wow, those guys did great. But
yeah, we still don't have enough money.
If you actually look at the numbers, we're the same as we ever were. So.
Aww.
Cut our expenses.
Yeah, it always looks better on paper, doesn't it?
Yeah, I live it. Trust me, it always looks better on paper.
I know. I know. I used to do my budget all the time. I'd be like, okay, on the paper it says I should have at least $60 left over. This is when I had a really bad job. I should have at least $60 left over at the end of the payday. And my father-in-law, he's like, yep, always looks better on paper. I'm like, well, how do I get to that? I just want that $60 left over at the end of the payday. You
know? Never happens like that, though.
No, I just stopped budgeting.
I was never much of a budgeter. I try to be responsible, but I was never somebody that was going to write down a budget because I just can't hold myself to it.
Yeah.
I figure as long as I got electricity and a house over my head, I'll be all right.
Yeah. I just used to hate having to worry, you know. Just be like, oh my God, where's this money going to come from? Where's this money going to come from?
That's part of life, unfortunately. You know what I mean? I mean, you're going to find, you know, like money worries or bills are going to come up or some kind of emergency. You're like, oh my God, where am I going to get this money from? And you just
I will say this too: if you're doing your own taxes, if you're using TurboTax for your tax software right now, there's some good deals on eBay, and it's instant download, so you have it right away.
I have to tell you that return went through for that massager finally,
Okay.
and she got refunded twice from eBay.
Wow.
What?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yep.
Huh.
I have to call them later and say, hey, I would like my money.
Yeah.
Oh, because they still have your money locked up.
They had my money locked up. eBay refunded her, and now they refund. And then now the money got locked up it was locked up in PayPal as a pending transaction. Well, now today it cleared and it's nowhere to be found, and I still owe $68. So, yeah, she got refunded twice. She got refunded from eBay and she got refunded from PayPal.
Huh. I wonder if she opened up like a separate case with PayPal, like if she paid him with a credit
card. She opened up a case with eBay.
Oh. Huh.
While it was pending, she opened a case with eBay.
Oh.
eBay put in the comments that the check was waiting to clear, but we went ahead and refunded her. So now they're going to probably give me a ding on my account. Plus, they gave her $300 or whatever it is, $168 times 2. And now I have to pay another $168. So that massager, because I have to pay eBay for what they refunded her.
That's insane.
So I got to call eBay and tell them, hey, you guys effed up.
Oh, when she initiated the return, eBay should have pulled the money out of your PayPal then. They lock it up instantly. They shouldn't be pulling it out.
They did. They locked up the money in my PayPal. And when I got it back and I set the return, they put it in as an e-check because I didn't have that much money in my PayPal.
Oh, okay. So they went to your bank account.
Yep. And for some reason, I don't know why, my bank denied it first. And then I called my bank. I said, hey, you got to let PayPal stuff come through. I said, that's my business. Well, then they let it. Then the PayPal went through again and did it again. And while it was waiting to clear, she opened up a case with eBay. eBay said, put in the notes of the case that it was a pending e-check, but we're just going to go ahead and refund her the money, and the seller can just pay it on their next invoice. So, and I looked this morning now because I got an email saying that my e-check cleared. Well, the money got sent to her, and the money's nowhere to be found, and I still owe the $168 on my invoice to eBay.
Yeah. Huh.
So if they don't fix it, this return actually cost me $300. Well, and I would have had to pay her $168 extra.
Yeah. Huh.
That's weird.
They'll get it all figured out, I'm sure, but I just got to call.
So
it's just frustrating that they allow this stuff to happen,
I have a question for the panel. I have global shipping on everything. So how does a buyer get around that to make an offer? Do they not have to use global shipping when they make an offer?
No, they can just make an offer. That's how that Mexico guy did it.
Oh. So would you do this? Let me share here. Can you see my screen share?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that. $150 for the snow globe, and they'll pay $43.88 in shipping to Australia. Would you do that?
Why didn't it go through GSP, I wonder?
Because
I don't ship international.
I mean, this is the best offer I've gotten. Probably 5 or 6 offers on this, and this is
this
way
an expensive
more than
item?
Yeah,
150.
Just me.
So, decline the offer.
Refreshing.
I accepted my offer from Mexico, but I can't tell you what happened because it hasn't gotten there yet.
Okay, well, there's my example. Not that it's not funny. I'm not making light of the situation, Nikki. That's, I mean, I didn't mean to, but I'm so sick of international transactions going south. They're scared the hell out of me.
Yeah. Well, we looked at it and we sell enough stuff, and we probably maybe. What did you figure? I mean, maybe 2 things a week we're going international, 2 to 4, let's say. It's always our best stuff. It's our most expensive stuff. I'll find a U.S. buyer for it. It isn't like stuff I sit on for months and months that goes international. It's usually kind of hot stuff.
And it's
that
stuff
has
with a ton of watchers.
Yeah. So I don't know. We're doing an experiment. We pulled international. We only do domestic shipping.
Yeah, no global, no international mail. We're pulled it all. We only do.
And I mean, I guess
domestic.
if it affects us so hugely, I mean, maybe we'll think about it. But Jim's like, because in your overview page, it'll tell you in a week or 7 days how many shipments that you ship through GPS International. I mean, it was like 3 of our sales in a 7-day period.
So, Jennifer, I can accept the offer and just not send an invoice, and then they have to use GSP. Is that right?
Yeah.
Because I'd like to accept that offer. That's a good offer for that.
If it's through GSP, they won't let you send an invoice.
I know, but it looks like that it's it looks like that I would have to be the one to ship it from the offer. So okay, I'll accept the offer.
Well, that was sweet of you.
I don't know. I've never really paid that close of attention to offers. I usually just accept them.
Well, yeah, that's. There's no buyer's message, but when you click accept offer, it says to Australia, 43.88.
Huh.
If it was going GSP, they wouldn't tell me how much it costs to ship it over there.
Yeah, Jennifer said if you aren't sure, just call eBay to make sure.
Yeah, I may just.
Because I wonder if it only costs $43 to send it over to Australia. That's a pretty heavy thing.
Yeah, after I get all the packing and stuff, it's going to be. I can probably get it under 4 pounds.
I don't like to ship that kind of stuff ourselves because they have that added value tax over there. So I would much prefer if I was.
This thing?
It's $150 snow globe.
It's a liquid in a sealed container.
Yeah, it's a Disney snow globe.
Oh, Mitzi said they're showing the shipping cost now for some reason.
For air pressure.
They didn't used to.
Huh.
Yeah, Great Lakes State said 1 pound is $48.
Oh my God.
Well, that thing's way more than a pound. 5 pounds is $67.
I wouldn't do it, Todd. But if I did do it, I mean, if I for some reason I just couldn't resist it and just assume for some crazy reason that nobody in the United States could make this purchase, I would do it global shipping. So at least you may have to wait for your money, but at least eventually you get protection. If you send it on your own and they decide, oh, I just don't want it or something, and return it or something, you got a big mess.
Yeah.
Old Orchard said I had a sale to Spain. Actually, 3 items to same customer. They still don't have the items, and it's been a month. Ouch.
Wow.
Todd, thanks for sending the backpack out so quickly, Karen said.
Yeah, it was
global shipping, but I can tell you I would be even less happy with trying to do that on my own and carrying all the risk myself.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I know how both those movies end, and it's not a happy ending.
Honestly, Todd, you didn't accept it, did you yet?
Nope.
personally, I should know better. I should know this, but I have never really paid that close of attention to it. I would call eBay and make sure it's going to go through GSP.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Because
mean,
$48
just to
me
cover
sounds
yourself.
really, really cheap for sending it to Australia.
even if I had to pay $100 shipping, I'm making a ton of money on that sucker.
At $150?
Yeah. Only gave like $4 for it.
I mean, what do they sell for in the U.S.?
Well, I've had a U.S. offer of 110.
And how much will you be making on it when you send it to this Australia and pay the shipping?
I don't know. 150 plus 43, 193.
What
193 would be their total payment, and then minus shipping.
So you'd almost be better off taking a guy who offered you 110.
Yeah.
In the States.
You don't have to worry about it not getting there safe.
Yeah.
I mean, they are snow globes. You know, they're a ball filled with liquid.
Yeah, I mean, my fear is too with that thing in an airplane. I mean, I don't know how airplanes affect snow. You know, pressure affects that liquid in that sealed container.
Right.
I would call and make sure if I was going to send it to Australia, I would call and make sure it goes GSP. That it's going to GSP.
Minimum, I would go with the global shipping.
Yeah.
Something that fragile. Now, I want to say something to people that are listening. We are not against shipping international. I've shipped international many, many times without GSP before the GSP program was instilled, and I've had no problems. I've had problems and I've had no problems. Just as many problems as I've had shipping in the United States. I just don't want everybody to go, oh my God, I can't ship international.
Right.
I don't.
do.
I just feel like we were portraying that. I just felt like we were portraying like, oh my God, you shouldn't ship international.
I'm not saying that. I'm
me
just
alone. I don't represent anybody else in the panel, but me alone, I will not ship international.
We need to do an experiment with it. I mean,
the results of the experiment.
Yeah. Back in the days before we had GSP, I mean, we switched over. We didn't even opt into the program right away because we're like, well, we could ship this stuff international ourselves. And then one day we shipped something to England, and the added value tax wasn't figured out right. And of course, the buyer comes right to me saying, hey, there's duties due on this, and we had to give her a partial refund. So that's why we opted into the global shipping program, because like we're not worried. We don't have to worry about stuff like this value added tax in these, like, you know, England, Australia, these kind of countries.
Jennifer said you will have the option to choose problem with address if it is in GSP.
Well, I sure do like this morning chat. I've had 2 sales in 2 days on it.
Awesome.
Pack yesterday and I sold crab today. All right, who's buying something from me tomorrow? Raise your hand.
I'm buying
Hey,
something
Jim.
for me tomorrow on the show.
Okay.
Hey, Jim, I just sold a flannel shirt to John Anderson.
Oh my, not the country.
Shut up.
I don't know. It's going to Los Banos, California.
Well, call him up and ask him to sing Seminole Wind and see if it sounds the same.
I love that song too.
If he answers the question, "What's Seminole Wind?" then you know it's the wrong John Anderson.
Right.
I sold a book to Mike Rowe one time.
Wow.
A vintage TV book. Yeah.
Hmm.
It's about 3 years ago.
Cool.
And I knew it was him because he's a collector of, I guess that's his interest, is vintage TVs.
Yeah, we've sold things to like outfits like Pixar and stuff like that, but I can't say we've ever sold anything to an individual. I could say, "Oh, this is a famous individual."
Yeah. I mean, I think our most famous one was probably the saw that went to Evil Dead.
Yeah.
We sold something to CSI. I think it's CSI New Orleans.
Yeah. It was an airplane, a model airplane. It was hung up in a
That's
kid's
cool.
bedroom.
Is that ABC or
You know, whatever. I never
one
watched
of
it.
them.
I had the
don't know.
girl send me the episode and stuff, but we never watched it.
So what's the verdict, Todd? Are you going to accept it or what?
I'll call eBay and see, check on the shipping, and then make a decision after that. But no, I don't think I'm going to either way ship it myself.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that is probably a good idea. If you're gonna do it through GSP.
Yep.
Yeah.
Boy, have you got people fooled, Todd. Hank says, we like the item, Silver Hair, and we know you're a stand-up person. Boy, do you got them fooled.
Wow.
Yes, it should be. Great Lakes Steak goes, isn't the value-added tax the buyer's responsibility? The problem is when they go to they don't see it that way, and when they go to the post office and don't want to pick it up, and this thing's going to get sent back or whatever. I mean, we just had to give her a partial refund,
which was the value of the item, actually.
Which just made it go away.
Yeah,
that is why we switched to global shipping. Was Jim's like, that's it. I'm dealing with this thing. I'm switching to global shipping.
I have to say, all these problems I had with this massager is all in the United States. So, just saying.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not saying bad things can't happen, but just if a bad thing happens, like in the Russian Federation, how are you gonna say, okay, well then I'll pay for everything shipped back? You know,
right?
Especially if the item that's heavy or bulky, they really got you by the short hairs. If it's something in Georgia, pay for it. I'll pay for the slip. You ship it back. But I mean, if it's Georgia and Russian Federation, that ain't gonna work.
Mitzi said she sold to Mad Men, the Americans, Masters of Sex, the Goldbergs.
Wow.
Fun when you can figure it out. Yeah, for sure.
Did you see that Sassy sold a dress to Melissa McCarthy?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I sold a turkey baster to a prop company that does props for medical shows. I'm not sure what they're going to use that turkey baster for.
Oh boy.
I was going to say, Nikki, don't be too specific on this one. Hey, Todd, you know how you can really get your morning sales up on the morning show? Plug it when you're on other shows.
Oh.
Come on, Cody.
Snap.
I should do that.
If it's going to sell, just sell it.
I didn't even think that.
You know, I think it's kind of bull when people tell people, oh, it's only $10. You make just as much money listing, or you take just as much time listing something for $100 as you do for $10. Yes, but the lower items sell consistently.
Mm-hmm.
The smaller dollar items. Just list
it. In real estate, you make a lot of money off like a lake house that's $500,000, but you make a lot of money off $75,000 houses or whatever because there's a lot more people that can afford a $75,000 house.
Exactly.
So you sell a lot more of them.
I'm not saying list a ton of that stuff, but you know, that's the bread and butter of this business, and that stuff adds up. So
we used to have a drawing of a pyramid. It was a sales pyramid, and the lower price this was real estate, but the lower price your real estate was, you're at the bottom of the pyramid. There's a very broad base of buyers available for that. But as your price goes up, it goes to a point because your number of buyers who can afford that property starts to get smaller and smaller until you get to zero.
Yeah.
You know, so if you can imagine picture a pyramid in your head, I would say it probably goes for sales are sales. It doesn't matter what you're selling. The lower the price, the more people have access to it.
Glenn said, I second that. What happened last night, Todd? Question mark.
Poor Todd.
I knew I was going to. After the show quit being live last night, I told the guys, oh, crap, I think I just totally screwed up. I'm going to catch so much hell in the morning show. Sure enough, here we are.
Todd last night.
I did. I just
Karen said to Todd, does the rucksack have handles like a duffle bag, or is it?
I'm gonna buy you
another bag.
She's answering a question.
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna say something shitty, so I'll just let Nikki finish.
Well, she's answering that poor girl or the poor person's question. I don't know if it's a girl or
no.
not.
I was asking Todd. Karen wants to know if the rucksack has handles like a duffel bag, or is it meant to attach to another bag?
It's meant to attach to a frame and then shoulder straps and a waist strap. But all I have are the bags, straps on them, but shoulder straps, and it doesn't have a handle, but it has a ton of straps on it. It's basically just kind of like a smallish duffel bag with a whole lot of straps on it.
So could it be used as a backpack?
Yeah, you just have to put a shoulder strap on it.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, it's it's part of a system that everything just kind of attaches together on a
pretty display.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little morbid.
Old Town Orchard question: when you get a return on GSP and you offer free returns, do you pay calculated rates based on location? I would probably question if it's worth returning it. If it's worth returning that item. Don't you agree?
Yeah. You probably just want to refund them, and you know. I mean, that's the thing, is when you get a return, you got to pay the shipping back to you. So that's going to be more expensive. And so you have to weigh on what the item is actually worth, what you actually paid for it. You know, if you paid $1 for an item and it's going to cost you $25 to send it back to you, you know, you got to weigh if that's what you want to do. You know, plus you got to give them a refund. So all in all, it's going to cost you money to get that item back to you. So really, it's just easier just to refund them and have them keep it.
Knock on wood, I've never had a return from overseas, but yeah, I would definitely question whether or not it's worth sending it back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Valerie had that happen with a pair of jeans.
A lot of times it's just cheaper to just refund the money and just take the loss.
Yeah.
Because the loss is not the sale. The loss is what you paid for it. So you got to remember that too.
Well, you should give yourself something for your coin, for your effort and stuff like that. You know, yes, we do get stuff at a good deal, but it is what we do for a living. I mean, you wouldn't say, well, it's just what because you do put the effort in. Granted, we all enjoy it, but you did sit down, you listed it, you stored it, promoted it, you packed it, you shipped it. So you do have some effort in it too.
And what value on the item would the United States government put on it?
Right.
Government like the IRS. If you buy a $2 Powerball ticket, when the tax man comes, he doesn't say you owe taxes on $2 because that's the value of the ticket. You owe what the ticket was actually worth at the end. So that's why, when you sell, I mean, the government views it as a value of when you sell it or what the market value is. I mean, we may view it because we only paid $2 for it. Well, if I paid $2 for a diamond ring, I guess it's only worth $2. But that ain't the way the government sees it. When you sell it, they see it as the value of a diamond ring. So, I mean, you could have sold it. You lost. You think, well, I lost it with this person that I sold it to. But what if you would have not sold to that person, not had that problem with the transaction, and sold to another 2 weeks later? You would have had.
Right.
So I factor that in too.
My radio was delivered.
Oh, good.
Yesterday.
Yay!
Well, that took a while, didn't it?
So they should release for you. They should release within, or if they haven't already, they should pretty quick.
Yeah, they released it yesterday.
That's cool.
Question: Build-A-Bears with the custom recording. Is there any way to change record, or are you stuck with someone's creepy message? I
Oh,
don't know.
Build-A-Bear? Oh,
Yeah.
with a recording? Oh, I don't think I've
Yeah.
ever
They're probably
dealt.
they'll call Build-A-Bear. And then, customer service, they may tell you how to do it.
Yeah.
Or check YouTube. If you ever want to find a to-do video, there's videos on everything. So maybe somebody else has encountered having to change a message. I don't know.
And if there isn't a video on it, when you call customer service to find out how to do it, then do a video on it, and you'll probably get a ton of views.
Yep.
Yeah. And I've called customer service at Build-A-Bear, and they are really good. They don't, they're very, very helpful. So don't be afraid to call their customer service.
How could they not be helpful? It's Build-A-Bear. They're adorable.
I know.
Everybody loves Build-A-Bear.
I'm doing this. I'm listing this taxidermy thing, and it's the creepiest taxidermy thing I've seen. It's a shadow box.
Show it to them. They gotta see that stuff.
And it's a wood duck. Okay, so they put it in this shadow box. Is it showing up?
It's got like a head with
here's
eyeballs.
the duck's wing. Here's its dried up old skanky head, and then like some breast feathers and stuff like that on this cross stitch background. I just think of like some old granny cross-stitching this thing so I can mount my dead, dried-up duck head on. It's just kind of creepy.
You sold that?
No, I'm listing it right now.
Okay, I remember when you bought it. Yeah.
Yeah, oh my God. So I'm unloading the van. I'm driving around the front. I'm going to bring some stuff out. And this thing, I opened the side door and it must have shifted, and it came out of the van like a bomb. The piece of glass broke. I mean, just went like a freaking bomb. I'm like, oh my God, I don't believe it. So Jim had to repair the frame because it kind of came apart a little bit at the joint, and I'm just going to list it without the glass. But I don't have to worry about the glass getting broken.
Yeah, I love it. I'm so happy that glass is gone. I was like, yes. It's not going to happen in shipping.
I know.
At least you don't have to worry about shipping it with glass.
That's true. Now I'll see if I can get it.
Mike said he sold a kitchen. What?
I was just going to say, now I'll see if I can get it listed, put through on eBay and sold without it getting pulled.
Mike, the crazy card, said, I sold a KitchenAid mixer to Japan, global shipping. She thought the meat grinder was a grain mill. It was an oh shit moment. Thankfully, she just kept the item. Nice.
Wow.
Man.
Yeah, that'd be spooky.
Yipes.
So today, everybody pray that the guy likes his radio, so I don't get a return on that one too.
You're on our prayer list, Nikki. You're on our prayer.
It's still returnerary. It's
almost over.
It's almost over, but not quite. We're almost out of it, but not quite.
Oh my God. I was dead.
Yeah, go Debbie Downer.
Glass half full, glass half empty.
Here I'm sitting here. Oh, he's gonna love his new radio.
Just think positive. It'll be fine.
It's that radio I sold months and months and months ago, and that guy sent it back, and he sent it back retail and wanted a shipping back, but I didn't have to send it because he didn't use my label.
Mm-hmm.
And he said it didn't work. So this time I put on there the cassette works.
Are you 3201 for that?
Cassette worked with some tapes, and it didn't work with some tapes. So it may need some fixing or something I put. I don't remember my exact words, but
he wants to know where we're located for that Phillips 66 sign. I just said I'm in Eagle River. I told him to call you because I'm not having some guy just stop in here. I just said to call your phone number to arrange seeing it. Because if we go to that auction tomorrow, I don't like people crawling around our property when we're not here.
I'm going to come over there and I'm going to sit on your porch and wait for you to come home.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, okay, Nikki, that's a good way to get bit by a dog or something. Or you're going to get Jim's patented property speech.
Well, I don't just do it that way.
I'll be like, but I'm Nikki.
I have told people there was a guy here wanting to buy stuff, and I'm like, no, we don't sell anything. He's like, oh yeah, come on, because they're trying to start. I'm like, dude, I see my husband while leaving the house right now, and he loves doing this. You need to leave now because he's gonna come down here and just be a jerk to you right now. He's like, ugh. And I can see like Jim's like on the march, like just waiting to spring on him.
I know. I was so mad when he left. I'm like, what was that? What was that?
Now, just remember, everybody, not everybody in Minnesota and Wisconsin are like this. Remember, Jim is from Illinois.
Well, we had a problem.
Or Michigan.
Well, we had a lot of deals and stuff like that. But you do have people who will drop in your property thinking like they're American pickers. They get the wrong idea watching the TV show. Like you just randomly drop into people's property when you see they have a lot of stuff. So you can go and waste their day walking around their land, picking through stuff or whatever. Because this happens to them multiple times they're probably very nice people, but they're like, you know what? You need to get out of here because you're just sick of dealing with this kind of stuff.
Right.
As Jim would say, when I have stuff for sale, I'll put a big sign at the end of my driveway, stuff for sale. Until then, get out of here.
And when you work a job, that part of your job is throwing drunk people out of a bar at 2:15 in the morning, your personality changes. It changes you as a person. So I don't tolerate people coming on my property just expecting. My mother had me as a baby. Now I have the privilege of and everybody's at my convenience. I can just go on a private property and demand prices on objects,
Yeah, if we have an ad,
what the hell do you think this is?
If we have an ad for something for sale, we're very polite. Put an ad out. We have X item for sale. You need to come and look at it. We're the most polite people there are. Don't drop in here like you're going to do this pick fest, and dig through my barns for a day or something like that. That don't work.
And comments like, well, what are you going to do with this stuff? It's none of your business what the hell I'm going to do. I've known you for a minute and a half, and you're asking me what I'm going to do with my own property? Get the hell out of here.
There was a guy last week. We sold an old motorcycle on eBay. And the guy came and picked it up. That's cool. And Jim was really polite to this guy because, it was part of our transaction. Jim has his own motorcycle. He did let the guy go look at it in the building. Guy's like pestering Jim to sell it. What are you going to do with it? Calling up, making offers. I mean, he offered Jim over $2,000 for the bike. Guys were like, no, that's cool. No, if I do decide to sell it, I'll let you know, blah, blah, blah. We're very nice. Just don't drop in cold like, I'm driving down the road today. Oh, I see a bunch of stuff. I'll just pull in and see if I can buy it.
Yeah, we're those kind of people. We used to do that before American Pickers.
Yeah. There's a reason why they drop on people cold turkey like that. It catches the person off guard, and they might not know what they have, and then you get a really good deal on it.
Yep.
Well, there's a lot of people who don't realize they want to sell it until you offer them a price, and then they're like, "Oh, maybe I will sell that." So we've gotten lots of tractors and engines that way. And no, we didn't screw them or anything. We offered fair pricing. But yeah, there's lots of times when we've done that and we've acquired things that way. And that was before American Pickers came out.
In our business, part of our sourcing is we're predatory. I mean, we take care, like a predator. I mean, we hunt the slow, the weak, the low priced. I mean, we're thinning out the herd or whatever. I mean, but the thing is, I'm a predator. You're not going to predate you. So, I mean, if somebody predates somebody else, I don't care, but you're not going to get it on me. So, because if somebody's selling something, if I'm at a garage sale, I see something for $5 and I know it's worth $200. I'm just going to politely give them a $5 bill and walk away. I'm not going to say, "Oh, by the way, $200." I mean, I'm not a saint, but
yeah,
I'm the person who makes the money on this stuff. Though you're not going to make money off of me.
We don't do it as much anymore because people think they got gold now, and nobody wants to sell anything for a decent price anymore.
So when you do it, you're looking for the good deal too.
Well, of course. but not screwing people. But yeah, we're looking for a good deal.
Hit on somebody, you might see an item that you have very good product knowledge on that you know is worth $3,000, and then you ask the person, "Hey, I'll offer you $1,200 for it, $1,500," and because they don't know what they have, they think they're getting offered a good price. Sure. I'm not that person. That's not who I am. There's people out there that are like that, but that's not me.
If they're dumb enough to sell it to you for whatever, then, you know, that's their own fault.
Dumb enough to walk in my land and think I'm one of those people, yeah, you're going to maybe get a little bit of your job. I don't have to be nice to you on my property.
It took me a while. I can watch American Pickers now, but when it first started, I could barely even watch it. I get so mad at those guys. And then I get like, we have so much stuff. You should have the pickers over there. I'm like, yeah. That'll be the day.
Yeah, those guys overpay for that stuff anyway because
they do
money from their show.
And like they really and truly, and if they were there without cameras, like they would offer more than what the person asked for. Oh, well, it's really worth this. I'll give you the right bullshit. You would never do that if cameras weren't rolling.
I watched on Facebook. I watched Go Live Auction, and Mike Wolf's brother was on it, Robbie. And I will say on that auction show on Facebook, I mean, he was auctioning off signs. I mean, he's doing very well on them. And I think that part of it is people are buying it just because it was something owned by the Wolves.
Yeah.
Some of his auctions, he was auctioning off some signs. And, they were all right signs. I mean, I'm sure they have value. Don't get me wrong. Very well on them. And I think part of it was just because it was owned by him.
Yeah.
like Shirley said, my house, my shit, goodbye.
Yeah. Thank you.
And you know what? If somebody came up the driveway today and offered me some money for stuff, I probably would take it if it was something I wanted to sell, or didn't have any interest in. Now, obviously, I don't sell tractors and stuff. Usually, but yeah, I mean, if it was one of the junky tractors that's never going to get refurbished, sure, if they want to come and buy it, more power to them.
I bet you Gary would love hearing this right now. Gary's probably listening to this at Amsoil, like, oh man, I better go home right now.
Yeah. I need to go protect myself. What I'm doing right now? I had a rummage sale here. I had to try a rummage sale here one time. And I had everything set up, and the guy goes, Can I go look in that building over there? I was like, no. And he goes, but that's where the good stuff is. I said, that's why it's in the building and not out here. Well, can't I just go look? I said, no.
But I don't care who you are. If you rolled up here right now and gave me $20,000 for my pickup, I don't care how you rolled up. Sure.
That ain't what they offer on your pickup.
Oh, I know, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Pick up worth and divide it by 3.
My attitude would totally change if they offered me more than what something I have sitting out front is worth.
They never do, though.
That never happens, Todd.
No. If people are driving around looking at that stuff, they're not amateurs. They know what they're doing.
I'm just saying.
I will say, though, I have had them come in here, and it'll be usually somebody I sold something to, but then they start looking at the other stuff or whatever, and I have had them key up to stuff that I didn't think was worth anything, and I tell them, no, I think we're going to hold on to it. Well, then they leave. Then I look it up. I'm like, oh wow, I didn't know what I had there.
Yeah.
So I will do that. Thank you. Thanks for the tip, buddy.
Swamp Picker says I was at a garage sale, and this morning, $250 for a Coke light.
Oh.
Ooh. Oh.
That's pretty steep.
Now, the thing is with signs, again, it's kind of the same thing with American Pickers as everybody's keyed up to signs right now. You know,
Yeah.
it's a very it gained a lot of attention because of that. Not that signs weren't cool before. It's like antique bicycles.
Skip tooth. Yeah, sorry, sprocket bicycles. You couldn't give skip tooth sprocket bicycles away. Started snapping them up, and everybody's going crazy for them.
Yeah.
Or wooden bicycle wheels. Not that I ever come across them, but I mean now, yeah. If you see a wooden rim bicycle wheel, I'm sure before Mike Wolf started making a big deal about it, they're pretty easy to come by.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they go really high now. And if you ever I haven't watched berry pickers for a while, but like I have in the past, like when they have one of their shows and they're going on and on about a certain item, like, oh, I just love this item. If you go on eBay, you'll see like the prices on eBay will reflect what he was talking about on American Pickers. It's kind of funny how that.
Well, that's like Todd said. They pay way too much for the stuff on there. I mean, I've watched it. I used to watch it when it first came out, but now they're just getting a little sickening. But I haven't watched it in probably, I don't know, a few years. But yeah, you watch it and it's like, no way are they going to make money on that. You know, they paid way too much money for that.
Somebody told me, and I've always wanted to stop and check it out, like the Nashville store. But when you go in the Nashville store, it has some of the pieces they pick or whatever. But most of the stuff that they sell in the store is like, T-shirts, coffee cups, souvenir kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like maybe like a true antique store would be. You know what I mean?
We talked. Dusty went there, and when he took his son when they were running around. Tristan was on vacation or whatever, so Dusty was running around Tennessee or whatever.
Yeah.
That's what it was. He said it was real. He said the stuff was just out of sight for prices. It was stuff prices you'd never pay. But he said mostly what it was like a lot of gifts, T-shirts and signed autographed pictures and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I wonder if the one, I mean, because that's Nashville, that's tourist area.
Yeah.
I wonder if the one in Iowa would be different. Because they have a place in Iowa, I wonder if that would be any different.
Probably.
Yeah. I always said I wanted to stop at the one in Nashville because we usually end up going to Florida, so we usually are through that area, but I rarely go to Iowa.
Yeah, I avoid Iowa.
No offense to Iowa.
No offense to Iowa.
I don't have any want to go to their shop.
Yeah.
Is that what Corn Palace is, or is that Nebraska?
No, is that Kansas or Nebraska?
Where's the Corn Palace at?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I never heard of it. I got
Corn
some
Palace?
corn patch right out there, but no.
Building they decorate with corn and grain
And I want to
stuff.
see it. They change it every year.
Corn Palace. I don't know where that. I've never even heard of that.
Yeah, it's out there in the West. So, well, obviously it must not be Kansas because you live in Kansas. You'd think you'd hear about it.
It is. It is in South Dakota.
Oh,
South Dakota.
Yeah, Mitchell, South Dakota. Here, try on your thing.
Let me get the thing. There you go.
This is the Corn Palace.
Oh, wow. In Iowa.
I want to see that, and they change it every year. It's different every year, and this whole book of different corn palaces that have been built, and I want to see it.
That would be
That's
cool.
one of my
This is Jim's life goals to go to the Corn Palace.
That would be really cool.
You're not even
actually.
I'm gonna walk in and say,
Where
so.
is Mitchell at? I'll have to find out where Mitchell's at.
How much is the corn is for sale anyway?
I want you to go there and start nibbling the corn off the wall.
And
Mitchell, South Dakota.
Shit Thrift Lot said that's right, South Dakota. I went there when I went to Mount Rushmore.
Okay.
Was it cool?
My brother lives in Rapid City, so maybe that's someplace maybe we can go.
Well, then you might as well go see Mount Rushmore while you're in South Dakota.
Yeah, never seen.
Knock two birds off with one stone.
The only place I've ever been west of Mississippi was St. Louis.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just at the airport. I walked out of the airport, looked around, and said, "That's all I need to see." Walked back into the airport and flew away in a plane.
Did you go see the Arch?
No,
Oh,
I
you
just
never
wasn't.
left the
I'm
airport?
switching
Oh,
flights.
Okay.
But I walked outside to have a cigarette, looked around, and said, "Well, I guess this is all I need to see St. Louis." And
Yeah.
away. We didn't go west of Mississippi when we were in.
Yes, we did a little bit because we were in Arkansas.
Okay, so I guess down south by Mississippi, I guess I went.
Is the state of Mississippi west of the Mississippi River? I think so, right?
No, I think it's east. Oh, do we cross over to go to Vitz, or does it go through it? Or?
No, because Vicksburg is right before Louisiana.
All right, we were in Jackson and Vicksburg, and we went down to the coast.
Oh no! Oh, this is that sign guy, I bet.
Okay. Yeah. This is Jim. We're South Eagle River about.
Jim touring the palace with blowtorch and butter. There you go. I can see it now.
Yeah, there you go.
Here, sir, let us help you out.
People like love coming to our steam show for the steamed corn that we steam with the steam engine.
Mm.
And when we had the hayride, one lady that came through the gate, she says, "Oh, I was hoping you guys would be steaming corn tonight." It's like below zero. No, we're not. We didn't steam up the steam engine to steam corn for you. It's a little out of season right now.
Well, in Jim's defense, the corn palace would be made from old dried field corn. I don't think you're going to eat it.
No.
Yeah.
People just, I
Even
can't
the ones on the top.
people come to
It
the
don't matter how much you're going to blowtorch it, you're going to make that stuff soft.
Yeah.
I can't believe how many people come to the steam show just to have that steamed corn.
Wow.
Crazy. It is good corn, but
Oh, shucks.
Oh, shucks. What happened?
no, he's saying shucks. Shucking corn.
Oh, duh.
Oh, somebody didn't get mine.
Took me a minute. I tell you, I'm a natural blonde.
And take the shucks off your tamales before you eat them.
Yeah. Rule number 1 of eating tamales. Sir Thrift-A-Lot says, I'm an hour away from St. Louis. I go all the time. You'll have to visit sometime. They have a great zoo and some great historical homes, and their city park is the best I've ever seen. They even have original buildings from 1904 World's Fair.
Wow. Come here.
Oh, that sounds cool.
You want to come up? Come on.
Yeah, that was a good World's Fair. I enjoyed it.
I got that one. You can say hi to everyone, huh?
Hi, Ringo.
You can say hi.
You're so
Say
cute.
hi. Hi, everyone.
You got
He's like,
big.
turn around with my hand.
He's a big boy, huh?
Yeah, you got big.
He's a big
Really
boy.
got long.
Huh? Yeah,
Mabel's
he's
more.
got.
Where's Mabel?
He's long and skinny and long legs. He got some.
Yeah,
long
he's got real
legs,
long
huh?
legs. Mabel, we call her a little bulldog pit bull. She's all
Where's
stocky.
Mabel now? We gotta see her.
Oh, she's sleeping somewhere.
Oh,
This is my grand dog.
oh, cute. Oh,
mutt.
so pretty.
Okay, go.
She's a big old mutt.
Oh, she's so pretty though.
She is.
It's a dog hour.
She
Oh,
can.
compared to Ringo.
Rottweiler. Rottweiler.
Hi, Mabel.
What?
She's like,
Man
no,
pig.
Aw.
you don't like that noise?
Mabel.
Nikki's or maybe Minnesota.
Hi, Mabel.
How big is that dog, Todd?
way bigger than a Boston Terrier. It's like a German Shepherd mix.
Rottweiler.
Oh,
So
Rott-
what?
got the
Rottweiler
Rott
colors.
Yeah, he does.
No,
No?
just a small. Imagine a German Shepherd about 1/2 size. It's
Yeah.
kind of just looks like a small German Shepherd.
Yeah.
And that dog can tear the guts out of a stuffed toy in about 2 seconds and spread it all over the floor.
Uh-huh.
It's like a,
because Cassie says, "Can I show my toddler? She can bark and talk." Hi, Rising Crime
Hello.
Picker. Oh my God, Shane, have you seen the last episode of Shameless? Oh my God, what is wrong with that family? Oh, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Hey there, Rising Crime Picker.
Down Bloom Road there. It's a farmer's field on that corner. You know, you can
hey,
see
there he is. See,
Oh,
I asked him to come in yesterday, and then after the live was over, and look, he's here. Didn't you come just for me, Rise and Grind?
I hate to tell you, Todd, but he's been in here before.
Yeah, he is. Not his first rodeo.
Okay.
I'm 52.
I enjoyed the show last night. Thanks.
Old Orchard said
Yeah.
American Pickers has gotten too predictable. Only buy bikes, cars, signs, or toys. I get that those items are their niche, but I would probably watch more if they varied the type of stuff they buy. Exactly. One time we were watching it, and they panned across this thing. Now, if anybody knows, we're into antique farm equipment. My dad owns a 1902 Minneapolis steam traction engine, and stuff like that. We own lots of farm equipment, also old stuff. Anyways, they panned across, and the second time they showed the steam engine and talked about it, but the first time they panned across, there was a steam engine, and they just panned across it, didn't even stop and look at it, didn't say nothing about it. I mean, obviously they're not going to fit a steam engine in their van, but I mean, it would have been nice if they at least, noticed it. I mean, that is a huge part of our history.
Right.
And steam engines totally changed farming, and I mean, it was made a huge difference in farming. So to say something about it, I was just like, whatever, and that's kind of when they turned me off of that show, and they'd show tractors and stuff. They wouldn't talk about any of that stuff, and it's like, people want to see that stuff. I don't care I can go anywhere and find these different collectibles that they're finding. I can go to any auction and find that stuff. But show me that steam engine. I want to know more about that steam engine that they just showed, or whatever.
Yeah.
Then the second time they kind of talked a little bit about the steam engine, but that they had found there, but it wasn't, I don't know. It kind of turned me off. Normally referred to as Todd 1.
Todd 1, Todd 2.
Yeah. He can be 1. I don't care, but then I get to go back 20 years of my life.
Mm-hmm.
Good job, Swamp Picker.
Well, you never know. Some people have garage sales inside their garage. They want to rain or shine. They want to have a sale. So,
God, I need to do my own. I have so much. I mean, so much stuff that is worth selling at a garage sale, but not worth selling on eBay.
Right.
You know, I've got cookware and coffee makers and just tons of stuff. Towel dispensers. Just not worth the trouble for eBay. So, but it's just
Cool.
taking up room.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
try. I'm gonna try my hand at Facebook auctions.
Oh my God, you want to hear something good? So we got somebody coming to buy this stupid sign. Anyway, they're like, oh yeah, I think we know. Ask the guy if the road we live on, if he lives down there by that old guy that used to own the box truck that went to flea markets. And Jim's like, yeah, I know the old guy. I am the old guy.
No,
I'm
said
not
it's
that
me.
old.
I said it's me, but I'm not old.
The old couple. I'm like, old couple? We're not old. Old couple.
Yeah, I'm talking to this lady with a real scratchy voice. I'm thinking to myself, you don't sound like no spring chicken.
Nice.
I don't like being called old.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Now my hip hurts.
You made my hip hurt. Karen said, Todd, you should try Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah, I
Imagine
do, but
that he's going to try to get a flea market spot this summer.
I do Facebook Marketplace. I probably have half dozen listings on it right now.
Where am I at? Oh, this.
I'm going to try my hand at the Facebook auctions. Try to do that.
Hey, Nikki, how hard is it to get an auctioneer license? Are they pretty cheap?
You gotta go.
I don't know.
Oh, you gotta get.
It's like
you gotta go to school. You gotta go and take a test, and you gotta have so many hours in auctioning and stuff like that.
I think you have to apprentice under somebody. Maybe it's a little bit. It's a lot like getting your real estate license.
And you have to do so much a year to keep your license.
Yeah.
Because I know my normal auctioneer is a friend of mine, and I'd be able to get apprentice under him, or whatever, but or time under him. But he has this one guy that comes in and does it every once in a while, so he can keep his license up.
You'd be a fun auctioneer, Nikki. You got all those stories. I mean, you'd be a great auctioneer. Personality would be a good auctioneer. I mean, you can't just run the numbers. I mean, you gotta have some quirky stories or whatever to keep the people entertained too.
Oh heck,
you would be too. That'd be a good job for you too, Jim.
I don't like talking in front of people. Jim can talk in front of people. He can do speeches and stuff, but that's not me. I like to blend in the crowd. I don't like to be the center of attention.
Hi, the Violet Lemon. Valerie, are you active on Instagram at all?
Yes, I am.
I'm on there, but I'm not active.
I am chickpicker911 on Instagram. I think you followed me, or I followed you, one of the two.
I always forget about it, and then somebody says Instagram, and it's like, oh yeah, I have one of those.
Yeah, it's I know that it's hot right now, and I don't know. I just go with Facebook because I know it and I know how to use it. So
yeah, I don't.
And
I don't use Instagram either. I'm not very savvy with that stuff.
Sir Thrifts a Lot said the John Goodman voice auctions. Meaning Jim, probably.
John Goodman voice.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, I think John Goodman's awesome. Okay, come on.
you get a lot of subs, I bet. You think so?
Yeah, that's what they say. And my daughter said Twitter too. Which I have a Twitter, but I always forget to use it. I don't even know if I can still remember my password for Twitter.
Where am I? Oh, Heart of Cat, Snow Flat.
What's that? There's a movie where a guy's got to cover a gambling debt, and I forgot what the name of it was. That Marky Mark? Is that who's
Oh, and John Goodman's
money to him? But he talks to him in this steam room where John Goodman's naked, sitting on a bench, and he comes into the steam room to talk to him.
Out of here now, get.
Oh man, I mean, I like John Goodman, but man, he needs to wear a towel.
He was naked.
He's naked, and he's got places where most people don't have places.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
it's a good movie though. I wish I could remember the name of it. It's not that. It's only a couple years old.
Mark Wahlberg wasn't naked though.
The college professor. He's dating a student, and he's a gambler. It's called The Gambler. That's what. It's a good movie.
Oh, I watched that movie you guys told me about yesterday, The Changeling.
Oh yeah. Oh god. I can't
man, that's a downer.
It's a good movie, but oh my god, I
movie.
can't take it.
Does make you keep an eye on your kids though.
Yeah.
Is that the part number of the circle here?
No.
I can't find it.
Date stamp.
Oh. Damn, dog.
I like Mark Wahlberg.
I do too.
Pretty good too. Mark and the Funky Bunch.
He's a good. Yeah, he's a lot better actor than he was a rapper.
Yeah.
It's a good vibration.
Good vibration.
He's hot.
I had to listen to his old music because I forgot what it sounded like, and then I realized why I forgot.
It's a sweet sensation. Oh man.
Oh my god, yeah. Back when rap was just sort of okay. Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch.
Yep.
Yeah.
Brother in,
New Kids on the Block.
New Kids on the Block. Oh yeah.
Was he New Kids or was he in Sync?
No, he was a New Kids.
He would be old. Yeah, he's too old for in Sync. Yeah, he would be New Kids.
Yeah, I was never.
I won't even tell you what he used to call New Kids on the Block. We had a nickname for him.
Or how about the Backdoor Boys? The Backstreet Boys.
Is it Backstreet Boys he was on?
Oh, maybe it was Backstreet Boys.
It's Backstreet Boys.
That's what it was.
He's not New Kids.
No, he wasn't in Backstreet Boys.
There was a New Kids thing, and I was gonna buy it because I'm like, oh, it'll have that Wahlberg guy, and I'm like, oh no, he wasn't New Kid. No, when you said that, I'm like, oh
no, he was. Donnie Wahlberg was a New Kids on the Block.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. You said, do you have a funny name for New Kids on the Block? I said, oh, you mean
you're right.
Like I do for Backstreet Boys, Backdoor Boys.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Backstreet Boys. Okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, no.
So
Donnie Wahlberg was
both of my daughters. I mean that was during their time, like they were, almost into the teenage years.
Yeah.
And one liked. I can't remember who liked who, but one of them liked the Backstreet Boys. One of them liked New Kids on the Block. So they were always fighting about who was the best or whatever. So.
Now, see, I was New Kids on the Block. I was into New Kids on the Block when I was in high school. Yeah, I used to like Jonathan.
I don't even know who they liked.
Yeah,
I think. No, Julie liked Justin Timberlake.
Oh,
I don't know what that one was.
NSYNC.
Is that New Kids on the Block or is that?
No, that was NSYNC.
Yeah, everybody likes. Like,
I don't know.
Oh, what?
Now, see, New Kids on the Block. That was when New Kids on the Block came back. See, I'm original New Kids on the Block.
Oh, okay.
That was before.
Yeah, they were popular when I was in high school, but I was never into New Kids.
And you'd always have that one. They'd always have when they do the personalities for the kids. They always have the one who's going to be the brooding guy. He's like the rebel. They make him dress up like, I don't know, jeans or whatever and a leather jacket. They make him look like the kind of the thuggy kind of guy. They always have, every boy band has to have one of those.
Now, I don't know if I was a New Kid and not New Kids on the Block just because my friends were. Because now I listen to it and it's like, what the hell was I thinking? That really was not that great of music.
Yeah.
And remember Menudo?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Now, they had good music.
I like Menudo.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I liked Menudo when I was little. I was very little then, but
And then in the 60s, you had the Beatles, you had the Monkees, you know, like you had these.
Okay, Father Time, you're going a little far back.
But I
in
mean, that was
time.
that kind of thing. You get a group of guys.
I mean, unless you're trying to draw Todd into your conversation, you're getting a little too far back.
Going back to boy band.
Mother's Mustache says, I'm sensing Nikki's going to start talking about Patrick Swayze soon, her sexy Hollywood love man. Oh my God. Yes, I loved Patrick Swayze. Oh my God, that was perfection.
That Dirty Dancing came out the summer before I became a freshman in high school, and there was a point in my life but I watched Dirty Dancing every single day for like, where I knew like I could just say that I could do the lines right with the actors and everything. You know, I watched it every single day.
Yep. I rented it. I rented it for 5 days, and it did not stop. It only stopped long enough for me to rewind the VHS.
Yeah.
And yeah, I could say the lines right along with the actors also. I loved Dirty Dancing. It was one of my favorite movies.
Oh man. I could just see you two hyperventilating while you're watching.
Oh my God.
When I was
that man was perfection.
When I was like 10, me and my friend one summer watched Grease every single day of the summer. What do you want to do today? I don't know. Let's watch Grease again.
Yep.
I had pictures. I had posters of Patrick Swayze all over my room. My whole entire room, my dresser, my ceiling, my closet, everything was Patrick Swayze when I was in high school. Oh my God. I just loved Patrick Swayze. I would totally left my husband for Patrick Swayze.
Oh.
Don't tell him.
Don't tell him that.
For one night with Patrick Swayze, I probably would have left my husband.
Oh my God. Oh yeah.
You are hilarious.
That was perfection.
Thanks, Mother's Mustache.
Swayze, I will agree with that. Patrick Swayze was awesome.
She says, "You're all killing me softly." You brought him up. I totally wasn't thinking about Patrick Swayze.
Yep, you did it.
Yeah, you did. That was such a shame. But like I said before, can you imagine his wife's new husband? He has to compete with perfection.
Oh, yeah.
Wonder if he ever feels pretty inadequate.
I would say, yeah, probably every day.
I bet. Because he had the whole package. I mean, he was hot. He was nice. He was a good actor. He had everything. Oh, yeah, Ghost. That was a good movie.
He was into horses.
I love Little House on the Prairie. Yeah. Yeah, they were a nice couple, too. I mean, they weren't into all the drama and everything of Hollywood. They just kind of stuck to themselves. They didn't ruffle any feathers. They just loved each other and took care of their horses.
Was he from Texas?
Yeah, I think he was from Texas.
Rest in peace, but perfection, I can't even.
Oh my gosh, Violet Lemon, that Chris Farley skit when
That's hilarious.
trying out for Chippendales, and I mean Chris Farley, and they're dancing side by side. They're like, Chris Farley's like copying Patrick Swayze's dancing, and they're wearing no shirts, just these tight satin pants and neckties. And then it's like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I'm going to win. I don't know. You were so good too. They're like complimenting each other like they're equal.
Violet Lemon, I have seen every single TV show and movie Patrick Swayze has ever been in, including MASH, the episode of MASH.
See what Mother's Mustache said about you lightly chiming in a little whisper.
Yeah, he did. He used to show Arab horses. Oh, there's a picture of him. He had a stallion, and it's kind of a creepy picture in a way. But anyway, he's got the Arab posed in an Arab show pose, and he's got no shirt on, which I thought sounds kind of weird. But anyway,
hey, if I had Patrick Swayze's chest, I would not have a shirt on either.
No, I would never. Yeah, if I looked like him, I'd never wear a shirt.
I'd wear a
If he was
speedo.
my husband, I would be like, no, you can't wear anything. You can't be naked all the time.
Yeah, Jim walks around with no shirt now, and I'm like, please put a shirt on.
Tara.
What am I saying? I would never let him leave bed.
How white I am.
Oh my gosh.
He wouldn't need to wear any clothes. I'd never let him get out of bed.
Oh, yeah. That's too much.
In here just eating my bacon and eggs.
Oh my gosh.
Where?
You thrift a lot. Oh my gosh.
That's funny. So thrift a lot.
That is hilarious. Did you
If
get
you
a
have a
video
video,
of
we'd love to see it.
Please say you have a video of that.
OJ says restaurant signs would be like, no shirts, no service, except Patrick Swayze.
It would bring in business.
Well, that was one time I saw her, his wife she did some kind of conference for women or whatever. She was a speaker at it. And she goes, I'm so Lisa Nemi, blah, blah, blah. You also probably know me as the wife of the sexiest man on earth. Everybody cheered. And you couldn't even hate her for being married to him because she was such a wonderful person too.
Right.
You know. Anyways, that's enough of talking about Patrick Swayze.
We always get to that point, it seems like.
Mother's mustache, she hates it, but she's the one who brought it up today. It's her
I
fault.
know. I was like,
We're blaming her.
why did you do that? No.
He's definitely somewhere loving this, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Laughing it up.
I went.
Going, yeah, like I give you that time of day.
The Violet Lemon says, I want a shirt that says more cowbell. That's right.
Shirt. Oh, or I had that shirt. I bought it at the thrift store. Oh, it's small. Yeah, I bought it for my son. It was at like Goodwill. I'm like, I don't care. I'll put it on my kid. I gotta have it.
Patrick Swayze was my first mulligan. My husband gave me permission that if I ever had the chance with Patrick Swayze, I could leave him.
Oh boy.
There you go.
So what mulligan did you give your husband?
Huh?
What's your husband's mulligan?
Guys don't get one.
I think it's Reba.
Oh.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Yeah.
Organ Man, but yeah, Reba's pretty nice. Pretty hot.
Yeah, he's always liked Reba.
I saw this. The first time I ever saw a country performer live was Lori Morgan in Rhinelander at the Hodak Country Festival, and I was like, we had these people gave up or weren't going to be there on the first night of the show because it's like a 4-day thing. So they gave us and my neighbors in the campsites their seats, and we're like 4th row, and she's up there in a pair of jeans and like this lace top, and man, she was something to see. And she really sang.
Mother's mustache said, "What is a mulligan? A mulligan is if a star came up to you and said, let's go to bed, you can.
It's like a free pass.
Yeah,
It's
like a free pass.
Honestly, to tell you the truth, if Patrick Swayze, Randy Travis, and Nicolas Cage all came up to me and said, let's go to bed, I wouldn't, honestly. I love my husband too much.
And besides, 3 is one too many.
Well, that'd be quite a 3-way. You or four-way. You,
guys will-
Nicolas Cage, Patrick Swayze, and who was the other one?
Randy Travis.
Oh, Randy Travis.
Yeah, my guy number 2, you'd probably be like, "Hey, let's just watch the Tonight Show." Or something.
I think he's drinking Gatorade to keep her electrolytes up.
Oh my god. Oh my
Oh my
god.
God! Now we're gang banging.
Yeah.
Hey, how about that
Yeah.
eBay ROI? How's that first quarter going for you?
Mm-hmm. You guys are funny. Going way down. Hey, that's Friday.
Oh yeah, casual.
What do you expect?
Oh.
Frankie Fine says you got to cuddle with one of them at least.
Oh my god.
Nikki's like, "Your money's on the dresser. Get out."
You guys are funny. That's good, Hank. I'm gonna get a bunch done too.
We have 19.
It's got lots
That's
more
Yeah, I don't want to
listings
drop it
to make.
anymore, really.
I'm not going to.
A lot more listings to make and get done. And I got some inventory I need to put away. Yeah. I plan on getting some stuff done. I did end up getting a return on those overalls, those Free People overalls, which sucked.
Oh, did it not fit, or what was it?
Yeah, she said it didn't fit. They didn't fit, so.
It happens.
I had one.
Yeah.
A pair of 4XL snow pants, huge snow pants, and same thing. I mean, geez, don't you think you'd know? I mean, I don't know. They said that I don't know if it was too tight or too loose. They didn't say, but I got them back. Oh,
Yeah. She messaged me. She said, I love these overalls, but she said they just did not fit my body. And I said, well, I understand. I mean, there's clothes out there you think, that's your size and everything, and sometimes they just don't make them like everybody else does. They just don't fit right.
Sir Thriftsalot said, "I'm so glad I tuned in today. This is the real must-see TV."
Oh heck yeah! I mean, this is what it's all about right here.
This is as real as you
Just
get.
talking, shooting it, and yep, I completely agree.
No
Summer.
rounds. What do you think what you get?
I have a feeling somebody will do something tonight, right?
Well, I think tonight is Chad's show. What's that one called?
Oh,
Is it church?
Reseller Pulse.
What?
Reseller Pulse.
Pulse.
I can't keep up with them all.
I always want to call it the reseller meet and greet. I get that old title.
That's what it used to be.
Yeah. Well, I guess. Well, that's the name stuck in my head.
Since we've been doing all this subscribing, so Tara's like watching more of these shows that are like from different people, which is good. I mean, you're checking everybody out and their styles and stuff. We're seeing a lot of people that are like kids to us. It's funny because I'm like, oh my gosh, these. We're so not. I'm like, this is your appeal. I mean, to younger. I mean, you got people out there in their early 20s. We're just not relevant to those people. I mean, I can see where these people have like many more subscribers than we'll ever have. But it's just funny.
Yeah.
Watching all these different shows. I mean, it's like 24/7. I mean, you talk about not somebody else's toes. It's like you got a live thing going like any time of the day. Like right now we're on. You can flip around. You're gonna find somebody else on too. I mean, it's resellers are on like 24/7. It's crazy.
Yeah. Because last night it was like the show Todd popped in on, that Rise and Grind. I forgot the name of the show. Rockstar was on, which I don't really watch very much, but I did look at it a little bit. Walking Picker.
Last night was busy.
Thrifty Hustle. Joanne was on for a little bit. I mean, that's like 6, I think I counted off. It's crazy.
It's like the old days.
Yeah.
The old days, it was like, they were just lined up day after day.
Yeah, I didn't realize in one night that you could have that many shows. Oh yeah, and then that Liquidation Ohio was on too last night. Yeah, it was like 7 live shows.
Yeah. Oh wow.
I guess I live in my own world. I didn't realize there was that many live shows out there.
Yeah. I gotta start having more live shows.
We have a lady at a Goodwill that we
If I
go.
could ever get any airtime from Valerie.
Hey, whenever you want. Whenever you want. Whenever you want. I would love that. I like sitting on the other side too. I like sitting in the chat. I like, just kind of hanging out in the behind the scenes type of thing. I like that too. So, because when I'm here, like I don't work. I don't do anything else. I'm usually right here looking at the chat, seeing what's going on. But when I'm on the other end, I like that because I can work, I can look at the chat, I can interject, I can do all this stuff. I just don't feel like I can work doing this.
Yeah.
Push by herself because maybe she's got like something going on.
So, but maybe we can do, if anybody else wants to do a live show, hey, more power to them. You just let me know.
I know you'd let me.
Yeah, just say the word. Just say the word. I know that everybody likes to, come on and hang out, but sometimes, like when I'm doing a hangout, sometimes it's like the worst thing for me.
Yeah.
Oops. And so, sometimes I just don't get enough done. I don't get anything done. And so sometimes I have to kind of tone it down a little bit so I can get my stuff done. Because ultimately that's, that's the important thing for me.
And we've always said that if it interferes with our eBay, then, we have to take a second look at it.
Old Town Orchard said, I'm listing mechanic shop manuals all day. I'm wondering if this is worth my time. Does anyone else sell these? Yes. I love manuals.
Big time.
They pop.
Some of them can be really long tail, but they seem to always sell eventually.
We
some of
typically
them are only worth like $10, but some of them, look them up. They're worth way more.
Yeah, they're medium mail to ship. We ship them in a poly bag, so they take no time to pack. Yeah, definitely. Those are nice. If you have that stuff in numbers, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't want to list those, you can just send them over to me, and I'll dispose of them for you.
The big Hilton ones that are hardcover, make sure you put those in a box, very secure. Otherwise, they will fall apart.
And we wrap ours in.
Okay, thank you.
I should say we wrap ours in that pallet wrap plastic too, because that keeps the book straight. It doesn't allow it to shift and break the spine.
Yeah. Also, tractor manuals sell good too.
Though they didn't.
Yeah, sometimes we can talk about selling, OJ.
The repair manuals weren't selling for a while because you had people out there really just giving them away. You had all these PDFs available, and if you go try to find a repair manual now as a PDF, it's very difficult without paying for it. They've really cracked down on that copyright stuff. So actually, the manual sales have gotten a lot better.
Yeah. And they're so easy to list. I mean, I can list a whole box of them in just a few minutes. They're so easy to list.
Yeah.
Just make sure because they're all dirty, most of them, unless they're brand new. But most of them all have dirt on them, and that doesn't matter. They don't care. Just make sure you put it in the listing so they know and take good pictures. But I've sold some pretty shitty looking manuals, and people paid me top dollar for them. So, and like I said, you got to look them all up because some are only worth like $10, but still, it's $10 you didn't have yesterday.
That's right.
And if you can get them at a cheap price.
What do you need?
I need you to help me pull the stuff that's not in the codes.
Oh, God. Well, you know where shirts are.
Well, get to it, OJ. Yep. He has a big box of them out in his garage.
Better get to it before they go down in value again.
Yeah, I actually have 2 piles out in my garage that I have to list.
Actually, with these manuals too, most of them are out of print.
Mm-hmm.
You may have the last one available.
Yep.
I mean, you never know.
There you
There's
go.
these as they get destroyed or whatever. I mean, they're getting rarer and rarer, and like I said, they've really cracked down on property rights for those copyrights on those manuals. So they're very hard to find online now.
Yeah. And usually the truck manuals do better than the car manuals, like the big trucks.
Marine manuals we do real good on, like outboard.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Mercury and Evinrude manuals.
Oh my God, I sold so many manuals from that school auction that I went to with all the stuff. And my husband he was only supposed to buy the textbooks that I wanted for the motor or for engine repair, but he ended up buying the whole entire bookcase. And I had so many Mercury outboard motor and different jet skis and everything. Oh, I sold the shit out of that stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I was only getting $12 to $15 a piece for them, sometimes 20. But yeah, I mean, they just sold like crazy, boy.
That's awesome, Summer.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Wow.
Oh, that was good.
That's awesome.
Yep.
That's very good.
I know I had this one deal on my husband found on like Craigslist or something or Facebook. And the guy had, I don't even remember how many manuals it was. It was a lot though. I mean, we're talking like probably 500 manuals or something like that, or 1,000 manuals. Anyways, he wanted like $40,000 for it. And I was like, no. I'm going to pay you $40,000 for them. It was like crazy.
So did you make an offer?
No, he was so far out of my realm. I think my husband did send him an offer and he said no.
Yeah.
He said I could sell him singly.
Oh,
Well, that's what you should do. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he
I
was
mean,
like,
get off your butt,
way overboard
get off
on it.
your duff, and get to listing.
Yeah.
Start selling them. I dare you. I don't know. Something like that is probably never going to get. Nobody's going to do anything with them. So that's the sad part.
Yeah. Oh, and then because if I remember correctly, I think he started quoting eBay and stuff, and my husband was like, "All right, so we'll sell them on eBay."
Wow. Grandma Magic Classic says next week I'm going to need my friends. I am listing about 30 pair of jeans. I don't know brands and such. Shake my head. Yep. There's no time like the present. You got to learn it.
She is always shaking her head. She must have a lot of headaches. She shakes her head a lot.
That's great, Hank. That's the way to do it right there. Jeans and slides. There you go.
Mix it up.
We can help you with that. We should be good. Wow.
That's a mailman.
Yeah, I don't think mine's been here yet. So. Yeah, I know. I hate the crotch check too. But it's got to be done.
What's the crotch check?
You got to look inside and make sure it's not like rotted out or.
And
No.
Put your nose down there by it and give it a good sniff.
Oh my God.
Ah,
Are you
that's where I draw
serious?
the line. That's where I draw the line right now.
That's a sniff check, and I don't do that one.
No, I don't
Yeah.
either.
Yes.
Thanks, Todd, for that.
If it's
just
that
kidding.
questionable, it can go in the trash.
Yeah. Yes.
Summer said,
Yeah,
no,
you can't be
Todd.
having that crotch shot.
Oh my gosh.
No crotch shot for me.
Grandma Magic Classic says, Sally, have you got a slide viewer yet?
I just have that one. It's the Agascope or whatever it's called.
Uh-huh.
I don't have a new one for my computer yet. The one that I bought, it works with like Vista. I'm gonna have to sell that one. I need to list that. That's what I need to do. Because there's people that still use Vista and those older programs. So
Grandmothers.
yeah, I don't. I have the Agascope, which is hard to take pictures of them in the Agascope because of the light being so bright. And there's no way to change it. So, it'd be better if I had a slide viewer for my computer.
Yeah.
I picked this up. It's a telecolor viewer. And I don't know. I'm sure it's some kind of view or a thing for a slide. But it's real.
Yeah. Yeah, you put the slide in there and then you can just look at it, hold it up to the light, and yeah. But I don't think you'd be able to picture it like that.
No, you can't do anything like that. So.
But if you're starting a subject matter, you can do that.
And I don't even have any slides, so.
Well, you need to get some.
I know, I need to. I have not been able to find him.
I have a ton, and I just feel like I'm not getting my potential picture with that one. So the Agascope. So I'm trying to wait until my tax refund comes back and get one.
Yeah.
See if I can find one for cheap, Do it on the cheap. But I want something that's gonna work. Dollar investment with the slides I paid for it already. Yes, and I have looking through the Agascope, I have some New York skyline with the Twin Towers in it. It's from the 70s. I mean, so I know that those would go. I have Japan. I have a lot of different stuff.
Yeah. Grandma Magic Classics, what kind do you have?
Don't start that.
What kind of a slide dilly whopper do you have? Viewer thingamajigger.
Yeah, it's a lot of different slides. I mean, it's like 16th birthday parties, and it's from the mid 70s. And it looks like it's held at the high school here. But it's the fashion. Oh my God. Hair and the dresses. It's like, ooh wee.
Right.
That's right in the middle of it. The bell bottoms and what are those shoes called? not clodhoppers, but
Platform shoes.
yeah, platforms. Whew. Yeah, they were heavy in the dress, man.
Grandma Magic Classics. What machine do you have? What viewer do you have for your slides? Because I would like to start doing those. I gotta find a place where I can. Can you hear me, Sally?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Mary, Valerie's talking to you.
What kind of viewer do you have that cost you $70? What's the name of it? Ion.
I will, Old Town Orchard. I'm sorry, I don't know your first name. Ion. Okay. She probably had to go check.
Oh, maybe.
Ion Film to SD Max.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's good to know.
Yeah, if anybody has one of those for sale or anything, let me know.
Sorry, Grandma Magic Classics. I'm like, can y'all hear me or what?
Or am I talking to myself?
I feel like I'm being ignored here. She had to go look for it. She had to go look it up. That's okay. Me, I'm kind of impatient, so like right now. I want to know.
Looking at a handheld slide projector, have about 300 plus slides. Huh. A handheld slide projector. Yeah, is it a agascope or it's spelled weird. It's like AFG scope.
Uh-huh.
Slides from Italy in the 70s. That's awesome.
Yeah, that would be really good. Oh, Miss Hank.
I
She
know.
said as soon as pics upload, I really want to list, but I need to do an essay.
No, you don't.
The struggle.
You don't need to go to school. You're already smart enough.
Oh, shitty.
But
That's
so
the
Nikki,
problem with it. Huh?
you're home all day and all night, all by
I
yourself.
am.
Woo!
Me and
Party
Toby.
at
My husband will
Nikki's.
be home later, but probably not till after the hockey game. So I'm figuring probably 10 o'clock.
Party at Nikki's.
Yeah.
I want to be home all day.
I hate touch screen computers. I just set my pop down and I touched the screen accidentally with my finger and X'd out what I was doing. I was working on a listing.
Oh gosh. Did it save it? Usually it'll save it.
Probably, but I mean, the
If you
fact
go
is I
into
have to go back in.
Well, yeah.
Ansley, are you yelling at me?
I wanted to get a light board.
Get it.
Who was that?
That was me.
Good job.
It was a payment.
Hi, reseller mom.
For something I sold earlier.
Hi, reseller mom.
Oh, Old Town Orchard's first name is Kathleen.
Hi, Kathleen.
Hi, Kathleen.
Ring, 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 ring.
I will probably forget your name many times, so it takes me a while to remember. So I'll let you know, it doesn't mean you're not important to me. It's the same with everybody. So
Everyone's used to it. It took her forever to remember mine.
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I always feel bad because I don't want anybody to feel like they're not as important to me as everybody else because I didn't remember their name. So
Right.
it's not you, it's me. Definitely. Nice.
Where are some good places to find slides? Where are some optimal places?
Most of the time just auctions because like a lot of people don't think people want that stuff.
Uh-huh. Like I've asked my thrift stores if they get them, and they said no. So
estate sales or auctions is probably where you're gonna find them.
Okay.
All
right.
I have a whole bunch of slides, but I can't find them.
Estate sales, auctions, estate sales. Okay.
Slides have always been like flatware. I just kind of throw them in a box.
Photo slides. Reseller mom. Thrift stores toss them out. Yeah, I asked one of the main guys in the thrift store if he had if they got any, and they said no, we don't get any. So, which I don't know if that's
true. And if they do get them, they throw them out.
So, and that's a shame, you know, to throw those out. So, hi Greenville treasures.
If you key them up to it, they're gonna price them too high anyway. So
right, that's true.
It doesn't do any good to key them up to it either, because then they're gonna be like, "Oh, this is what people want. We're gonna charge $100 for all these."
That's a good idea, OJ. That is actually a really good idea. He said, I asked people at yard sales with old camera equipment for sale. No real success yet. That's true.
Yep. If you have the negative, you own the photo. Yep. Did you ever open your photos, Mother's Mustache? I don't know how you people hold boxes.
She didn't do a unboxing video. Mother's Mustache didn't.
No. Is she gonna? She doesn't.
I don't know.
Videos.
I'm trying to pressure her.
Oh.
She needs to do a video. You know what? And if you guys ever want to do a video and, you know, for some reason you're too nervous or you're not sure how you'd, you know, be taken or but, you know, if you ever want to do that and you feel like that you need, you know, maybe it would help if you had a little bit of somebody, you know, if you had someone that was like there with you.
Yeah.
Don't ever hesitate to give me a call. I will always go on there with you. Even if it's just, you know, behind the scenes, just kind of hang out there with you. I could just, you know, we could do a hangout and you could have it on your channel. I could be there with you and, you know, it'd be like you talking to me, not you talking to, you know, the whole world. So if you ever want to do that, maybe that would kind of help you get into that scene, you know. But if you ever want to do that, just let me know. I'm your gal.
Sorry, Ainsley. I'll just wait with bated breath for your first video.
Oh, she has them all together, waiting to be opened. Very good.
Reseller Mom said I'd love to sometime.
Oh, that's cool. But you do videos, Reseller Mom, don't you?
Yeah. I think maybe
Yeah.
she means on here.
Oh, yeah.
She
Yeah,
likes to come on
anytime
here.
you want to come on and on the panel, just let me know. I'll send you the link. Let's see. Sir Thrifts a Lot says I've transferred all of my family's pictures and slides to digital last year. Over 16,000 total.
Wow.
Holy moly.
Wow.
Scanned each one myself, and I even labeled each picture with any writing on them and all the names. Wow. That's awesome, though,
Wow.
that you did that.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna go help my son find a route and pack for Disneyland. Have a great day.
Oh,
That's good. So that sounds like fun.
have fun.
It's easy to make a video. Yeah, that's good. Sometimes that's what it takes to get a call out.
Yeah.
You got to call somebody out and say, hey, time to do it. Shit or get off the pot.
Yeah. Yeah, subscribe to Swamp Picker. He knows his stuff. He's got a lot of stuff he knows. He goes to a lot of garage sales.
Aw, Cindy, that's so sweet. Not sure if I would ever do one, but you would be my first guest, Valerie, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
That's sweet. Thank you. I would be honored.
And the
Yeah,
offer
it
stands
looks
with me too. I'd always help you out too if you needed it. I think any one of us would.
it is definitely intimidating, to
It
do
is.
that first video. I mean, I started doing videos before I was reselling. I was in another thing, and they wanted, it was more for like, self-help and motivation and stuff like that. And so they were, this one gal, she was pushing, me to do videos, and I did a videos, and I was like, I look dumb. I sound dumb. And I mean, just for my first video to go live, I probably did like 6 or 7, because I just thought I look stupid and I sound even dumber. It just, but you have to get past that. You have
Yeah.
to get past it, and you have to say, look, I've got valuable information. I, try to make people laugh, and that's the way you got to think about it. Because you get
Yeah,
caught up on the, I look dumb and I sound dumb. Well, then, then that's what that's what you're going to think, and you're never going to do it.
I
And
really
really,
worry. I really worry about sounding dumb on YouTube. Yeah. Sorry.
Cindy says, I love all of you, even Todd, LOL.
Aw, we love you too.
I love me too. Sorry.
You do.
Now that's important right there. You got to
That's
love
right,
yourself.
OJ.
Yeah, other Jason. Darn it. People like me.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Good attitude.
Another SNL skit.
I'll have to go. I don't think I've ever watched her Grandma Magic Classics.
Yep.
I'll have to go watch her videos. I think I'm subscribed to her. I'll have to go watch her and see how she does hers. But
Yeah, and
yeah,
she never shows herself on video.
oh, she does it?
Oh.
Oh.
Nope. I've been watching her for years. She used to do videos for just scrapbooking.
Uh-huh.
And then she started doing eBay videos. Yeah.
Huh. I'll have to go watch her.
Nice woman. I've watched her for years. She is one of the originals that I used to watch, along with Ann Eckhart and Struggleville, and
Uh-huh.
they were around pre Golden Finger Picker, Rake, and Profits before all them. Like they've been around as long as almost as long as global
Yeah.
voodoo.
Wow. It's a long
And
time.
I even did videos back then on another channel, but I can't remember my username and password. So those are the last videos of me.
So you don't, when you lose your password, I mean, do you
I
know
don't even
what?
remember the username. I don't even remember the email I put it under.
Oh. Well,
That sounds like something I would do.
yeah, I suppose that would probably be a problem then.
I lost my keys. Oh well, I guess I'll walk.
Yeah, you get, sometimes you get tongue tied and but you gotta untie your tongue and you keep on going.
Yeah.
Just make fun of it and you'll be fine.
Yeah.
All
Nobody's
right, guys.
expecting professional filmmakers.
Right, exactly. That's very true.
So fun to
All right,
do.
guys, I think we're gonna wrap it up. Were
Bye,
you saying
everybody.
something, Nikki? Nikki,
What?
were you saying something before I interrupted you?
No, I just said nobody expects professional filmmakers.
That's true. That's very true. All right. Well, everybody have a great day, and hope you get lots of sales. And Jessica just came in, and we're closing it up. So I hope
figure.
everybody has a great day and lots of sales. Keep your eye open for, maybe a possible listing party. I don't know for sure if I'm doing that, but possibly this afternoon and or this evening. Usually tonight is my late night, so we'll see how everything goes.
Don't forget the listing
But
challenge.
yep, we got the listing challenge on Sunday, 10 a.m. So if you went in on that, let us know and go over to the reseller squad and request to join that group. We have a great reselling group over there. Don't forget, next Tuesday is List It or Ditch It. And that's at 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. And then we're doing subathons, just kind of a random subathon every now and then, trying to get everybody subs. And is there anything else I'm missing? I think I got everything.
List it or ditch it.
What's that?
I could use a guest for list it or ditch it.
We need a guest for List It or Ditch It. So if you have a box of stuff that you're not sure of, a death pile, and you need some, somebody to tell you to throw it away, in the pipe dream on that, or list that sucker and get some money for it. It's a great show, and we have a lot of fun. Usually it's about an hour or so long, and we have a great time. So definitely get a hold of Poplar Picker if you're interested in that.
poplarpicker@gmail.com.
Yep. Give her, send her, shoot her an email. She'll be happy to talk to you. So everybody have a great day. We will see you Monday, and have a great weekend. Bye now.
Bye, guys. Hi.